It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The hunt continues for two men wanted over a series of violent attacks on Hunter drug dealers. Heavily armed police raided two homes at Rutherford and Taro yesterday, but couldn't find Michael Carroll and Kevin Sams, who are believed to be armed and dangerous. The Herald reports the pair target local dealers by breaking their fingers, slashing their earlobes and burning other body parts if they don't hand over their supply of drugs. Acting Detective Inspector Mitch Dubovsky says the men should not be approached.
The males I want to speak to are in relation to a number of very serious offences, very violent offences, and the community have an expectation that we'll conduct our operations as safe as we possibly can to get these people into custody. If people know where they are, who they are, or where they're staying, please get in contact with us.
An autopsy will be carried out today on a body believed to be that of missing Dudley teenager Taylor Armand. The remains were discovered on Wednesday when officers from the Police Rescue Squad abseiled down a cliff in the Awambical Nature Reserve near the 16-year-old's home. The body is yet to be formally identified. Police aren't treating the death as suspicious. The decision to cut the Newcastle inner-city rail line will be one of several issues to be raised at the first of three public hearings starting today. A parliamentary committee will hear first from the Hunter Development Corporation this morning, with community groups like Save Our Rail and the Newcastle Inner City Residents Association to have their turn this afternoon. Committee member and Greens MP David Shoebridge says many people are very concerned about the integrity of the state government's planning decisions.
Well, every time I come to Newcastle, indeed, every time I open my inbox on my email in Sydney, I have a barrage of concerns from Newcastle, and not just Newcastle, the broader Hunter, whether it's Maitland or in the upper Hunter, concerns that this is a government which decisions are being driven by Macquarie Street, blind to the reality on the ground in Newcastle.
The site of Newcastle's famous or infamous Star Hotel could once again house a pub. Plans have gone on display to turn part of the newly refurbished residential and commercial block into a hotel, restaurant and bar. A seniors forum is being held at Charlestown Leagues Club today to help older citizens in the Hunter region have access to vital information they need for everyday living. Speakers at the forum will include representatives from a range of services to discuss personal safety, health, pension services and other vital information. Shortland MP Jill Hall believes senior citizens need access to the best information possible to feel secure.
It'll start at 10:30 and finish around 3 o'clock. During the day there'll be morning tea that people can help themselves to. That's provided, tea, coffee, biscuits. It's a really great opportunity for people to come along, learn about the services that are available and find out information that might be relevant to them.
And a host of former NRL greats will be in Aberdeen tomorrow as part of a fundraiser for Alex McKinnon. Aberdeen's All for Alex has organised a day of rugby league at McKinnon Field, the home ground of the injured Newcastle Knight, before he began his NRL career. The Legends team, including Nathan Blacklock, Matt Parsons, Jamie Feeney, Robbie McCormick and North Sydney great Greg Florimo will play an invitational side, with the match to be refereed by Shane Hayne. Now with sport, Belinda Dellaceris.
The Newcastle Jets are putting in the hard yards ahead of tomorrow's clash with Melbourne Victory as they look to record their first win from 5 rounds this season. Scott Neville and Marcos Flores will rejoin the starting side after being rested during last week's trip to Perth. Meanwhile, the Victory will welcome back striker Besart Berisha from a thigh strain. The 29-year-old has been labelled the A-League's most dangerous attacker after nailing an incredible 4 goals from just 3 games with Melbourne. Maitland is set to become touch football central tomorrow ahead of this weekend's Hunter Western Hornets Regional Championships. Teams will contest for a total 9 titles on offer, with pickers pair Josh Morrison and Matt Ireland to feature in the men's open squad. And Hamilton captain Steve Lamond has taken out players player in the opening rugby game of New South Wales Country's US Development Tour, the side flogging the San Francisco All-Stars 55-10 at Treasure Island. That's sport. I'm Belinda Dellaceris.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 9.